23 years ago, when I very first came to Khon Kaen, this is the first bar I ever came to. Is it still there? Is there anything left from 23 years ago when I first came? Let's find out. Okay, welcome back everybody, and today I'm in Khon Kaen city centre once more, and I'm going to take you around a few of the local haunts I used to frequent when I was here 23 years ago on holiday, the first time I ever came. Are any of those places in existence anymore? Khon Kaen's a changing city? I'm not so sure. Let's go and have a look and find out. You've got Eric's Bar, Lucky Bar there, Happy Times Bar, that's it. There used to be a club there, that's gone recently. I'll take you down to the end over there, that's where I used to go. I'll show you where my bars used to be. When I first came to Khon Kaen, there was one, you saw Eric's Bar, that's one of the earliest bars here. They're still going. I know the actual owner of that. I used to teach his daughter. And the other bars were Number One Bar, etc, etc, but the very first bar I ever came in was at the end of it on the corner, and it was called Seven's Corner. Now, just let me cross this road first. It's crap. You gonna let me go? Thank you. It's quite weird really. They'll tend to stop when it's a normal road, but when it's a zebra crossing, they just kind of go straight through it, but they don't have upwards lights, so you can't see anything. It's a bit badly done, to be honest. So just be on your guard when you're crossing roads. Anyway, going down this road. Now this is old school, this is old Khon Kaen. This is what Khon Kaen used to always be like. But this is what I like. This is Khon Kaen for me. But look at the problem, you know, it's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. Everything's closed. There's a few open. You know, but not a lot anymore. It's quite sad really to see all this now that I used to love it all. Coming down here, having said that, when I came down 20 years ago, at least half of them were closed. But it's now like almost all of them are closed, you know. And I imagine this area will probably end up being all knocked down. Very sad. Those buildings up there, the yellow ones, they were known as Yellow House, and a few of my friends stayed in there. It was actually good because directly below it was Seven's Corner. I don't know what it is now. Looks like a club or something. I don't actually know what it is now. Oh, steakhouse there. I had no idea that existed. Right, this used to be Seven's Corner. The Black House. Does anyone know what that is? Huh. This used to be Seven's Corner. You can see that I used to sit on those benches, everything. It was a really nice bar. The reason why it's called Seven's Corner, it's got nothing to do with Seven. It was by a guy who was called Sven, but clearly was misunderstood, and they called the bar Seven, not Sven. And it's true, and it stuck. And it was a fantastic little place to come. You just go and sit, as I say, here or at the Thames. You had a bit of inside seating if you wanted, but no one ever did. And they sold a little bit of food. It was fantastic. So yeah, used to love coming here all the time. And as I say, Yellow House was above, where you get a few foreigners living in there as well as Thais. And it was pretty cheap. I think 5,000 baht or something a month. Everyone enjoyed it. So yeah, we're all closing down by the looks of it now. And this is the problem, it's like parts of Khon Kaen are going up, parts of Khon Kaen are getting better, but other parts like this are just going down and down. It's weird. So yeah, Sven's Corner, no more. Although it's everything's still here. Everything's here, as you can see. This is the exact same roof actually, same ceiling thing, the same fencing. They just changed it to the Black House. I'm not sure what it is. Is it a bar now? It looks like it probably is. but it's not open. As I said, you got the yellow house up there. Where did my mate stay? I can't remember. I've been up there many times. Used to go and see him because we used to come here, have a few drinks, and I'd go and wake him up first. I think, if memory serves correct, it was that one. I think. It's either that one or that one. One of them or that one. It's definitely on this side anyway. And then here you used to have, a little bit later on, there was a bar called Laundry Bar. I think that was there. That's also gone. That was run by an English guy. Yeah, just along here, it's like a double one, they use both sides. That's gone completely. That came after, that was quite a bit later. And there was the one coming up the wrong way. This is a one-way system, going the way I'm walking now, not going the way he's going. But everybody still goes that way. Yeah, that was always a restaurant, but it looks like it's been completely knocked down and rebuilt. And that's always been rented out there. Well, some bits have stayed the same, others have changed. Chaipat Hotel, that's always been here. Look at some of the old architecture up here, it's great. Nice old beetle. You still see a few beetles knocking around here actually. Quite nice, aren't they? I do like beetles, but they're my enemy, really. I'm a mini man. I used to have minis, 3 minis, 4 minis when I was young. Mini Cooper. I had a Mark II Mini, I believe. This was fantastic. Totally impractical and rubbish, but just such fun to drive. And I'm 6 foot, so they were never that good, really. I used to even get Mini World. So Chaipat Hotel. Wow. Everything's changing. Let's have a look at there. Let's go up here. This goes back to the main road. But you see, this is like the centre, and this is like prime land. Should build on it more, right? No one's doing anything with it. Beware savage dog. I will. So quite a few things have changed, but most of it has just been left and not touched anymore. And what's this? Was this here? I don't recall this. I think this is quite new. This strange little thing. I don't know. I'm getting confused now. Kind of all looks the same, but not. And you think it's like I've been away for 2 million years and just come back. I've lived in Khon Kaen, as I say, 20 years, but this is going, I'm trying to go back to when I first came over 23 years ago. And I can't for the life of me remember most of it. I was just on holiday. I do remember going to Seven's Corner because I went to Seven's Corner for many years afterwards as well. And there's another bar I'll take you to now that I believe doesn't exist anymore either. And that was run by a Scottish guy called Dave. He was great. Before that, it was a guy called, I can't remember. We used to, John, because we used to call him Number One John. It used to be called Number One Bar, and he was called John, so we used to call him Number John. And before him, a guy ran it for a while called Jeff, who we used to always call Shrek. And he actually still owes me money. No point in going back in the past, is there? So yes, we're coming back out now to the main road. I'll just walk you down. So, because you used to go to Seven's Corner and then go there all the other way around. So, you just kind of do both. The GoPro died on me again. This time, fortunately, my SD card didn't spring out and fly away. Yeah, just stopped off, had a quick drink of hop, and now carrying on down towards #1 bar, or whatever it is now. Want some underpants? There it was. #1 bar was there. What's it going to be now? I have zero idea. Ha! The motorbike shop's still there. That's where I bought my first motorbike. The yellow Peril. It was a yellow motorbike, but it's gone. See what it is now. I don't think I'll be able to go down there, but there you go. This here, it became something after #1 bar, I remember. And there it is, gone. Huh. How sad. Many a night did I enjoy in here. This is #1's tile still. Dave and Noy, who ran it, and it was a fantastic restaurant as well, but typically British, you know, pie and chips and things like that, lasagnas and spaghetti bolognese and whatever, but very good. They left eventually. I think they went to some other part of Thailand, I can't remember, as many people do, and sadly I can't remember if it changed hands. I'd stopped going there by then. But it eventually became something else, I think, and then, well, it became this. Nothing. And it was great. You used to have bikes all the way along here, parking up, coming in. They used to always get mine just around the corner here. And the lady here who runs a bike shop, she always let me park just on the side over there, because it was a bike I got from her. I don't know if she's still there anymore. She probably won't recognise me anyway. The last time I went in there, I had black hair. You know, a long time ago. But all these were open as well. All of these places used to be open. All closed down. Nothing now. Sad, really. So there we go. My old Khon Kaen. Nobody else's, mine. There is one more place I'd like to show you, but I can't remember where it is, to be honest. It was an old pub. It was like the very first bar pub thing in Khon Kaen. The very first foreign one. And I only ever went once. And it was either 1999 or 2000 the first time I came. I can't remember. Anyway, it was called The Parrot. It opened for a while, but it didn't do that well. But he actually made his own burgers. Ingemar was his name, even though we called him Inga Ringa Stinger Burger, just in case you didn't do very well with your stomach that day. What is that one? Don't worry, eat curry. Curry inside. I'd go in, but I've just eaten. But I might go back to that one day. If anyone knows anything about that, let me know. Nice old bike shop. I think that was always here, that. Oh, little Chinese restaurant. That wasn't. Don't remember that. And a little snack shop. So some of these are still here from when I was last around, but some not. As I say, I come past here most days, but I don't even consider it anymore because everything that I used to come down here to see has gone. You know, all little bars and everything. I don't go drinking out in bars anymore anyway. I'm happily settled down with my missus and everything's good in the world. But even from this old run-down bit, you know, that it really is a throwback in time. You can still see some of the modern Khon Kaen coming through. Look at that. It's over there. And then the ad lib just over there. They really do tower over, literally tower over the whole city now. Will anything outdo them? Is Khon Kaen going to get bigger and bigger and bigger? In my opinion, yes, 100%. Because as I say, everywhere you go in Khon Kaen now, they're rebuilding, they're redoing, they're knocking down all these 60s and 70s, old 80s, whatever buildings, and they're putting them all back up. And there we go. As I forgot to show you on the way past, here's one of the older hotels of Khon Kaen, and that is, and they're going to land here as well, and they're going to land here, and they're all coming here. No one's stopping for anybody, no one's doing anything. Typical riding a bike that way. And it is the Chaipat Hotel. Would you pay $3 million for this? Just a shop house in a back street. Hello! Oh, them stupid kids coming past again now from before. Same ones that don't stop anywhere and actually try and take you out. Some things never change. Not that I really wanted to. Oh, look at that. Now there's a nice building. Typical old school shop house on the bottom bit. But when you get to the top, I don't know if you can, clearly you can see it because of the sun. Nice old school style house. It's been shrouded by corrugated metal. And that, I don't think you can get much better than that. That's a cracking shot. If you could see it. You got this here, really old, really modern. Two together. It's a shame the sun's right in my face. Is there a way around it? Oh well. So let's move along. See, all of the other wooden houses, that's the only one left. It's always been left empty for a long time. You might have some, oh, there's some old wooden slat doors. Very nice. What's this? That was part of one building as well. That's really nice. You see, shouldn't Khon Kaen now be looking to restore and protect these buildings nowadays? You know? Oh, before you know it, they're not going to be here anymore. And once they're gone, they're not coming back. Actually, the shelves in our kitchen came from the teak wood of one of those houses. Not those specific ones, but that kind of house. And that's what a lot of people are doing now. There's a lot of Thai guys going around and they rip out all of the old buildings, the old wooden structures that are falling down, because no, like granny dies, granddad dies, no one wants to repair them. They all want modern houses. I knew there was a reason I wanted to come down here, and this is to show you the one final place, the very, very first club, discotheque, whatever you want to call it, in Khon Kaen. It might be closed now, but when I came here 23 years ago, it was very much open. And it was called Silver Bullet. I think it's closed. Let's shoot. Do you want to have a look? Silver Bullet, the first club I ever went to in Khon Kaen. Wow. That's closed down a little bit. It used to be fantastic. I used to love coming here. Let's just have a look. It'll can go in a bit. Used to go here quite a lot. When I first came in, the first year I was here, you come quite a lot, and it was literally just one of those open at night places. And oh, looks a bit Really a bit run down actually. You know, you had your dancing karaoke girls and your whatever else. Wow. And again, it was the sort of place, yeah, I even remember it was pink walls. It's not changed. Not a lot's changed inside. Wow. Silver bullet. We had another name for it, but I'm not going to tell you what that is. My word. Silver bullet. I mean, and actually the lady that ran this could speak English. And there were lots of nice girls working here. A few foreigners came in, loads of Thais. Anyone translate that? I know in the olden days it was just called Silver Bullet. But is that a slightly more modern one afterwards? I don't think it is, because I think this place closed down and that was it. It just, well, ended up being like this. But I used to always sit about here. There was chairs here. Just around this area. Right from there. Yeah, the girls would come out of there, serve you, or through that door. You get like, I think this was like one of the first places you get Leo as well. You know, in the days of, even in Khon Kaen, you couldn't really get Leo very easily because it all went to Bangkok. There's a TV stand. Whoa, I remember that. I remember all of this. How sad. I'm going back 20, 21 years. And there it is, look, even promoting Leo. Can I go in there and get them? I actually like them stickers. Beer Sing. Leo. Wow, so they must be 20 years plus old. How sad. I think it might have been open for the first 3 or 4 years I was here, but I can't really remember anymore. Remember, I used to do quite a bit of partying when I first came to Thailand. And then my first year of Khon Kaen, that's all I did. Didn't do anything. First year and a half, I just partied every day. And I was getting up at lunchtime, just eating, getting ready for going out at night. But then after a year, it all went downhill, and as did my money. The level of my money going. So it was a choice time. As I mentioned before, you know, should I stay or should I go? I mean, if I stayed, there would be trouble. But if I went, it would be double, or was it the other way around? There we go. Silver Bullet. My first ever club in Khon Kaen. There was actually another place. God, where was it? In fact, it's not even there anymore. It's totally and utterly been ripped to shreds and been built on, I believe. And there used to be a place that would open after 2 AM. It used to actually pretty much open at 2 AM. Or was it 12? I think it opened at 12, but no one went until 2. Once all the clubs are emptied, like this one, everyone would go to this place called the Party House. And that used to open from pretty much 2 AM. That's when it came alive until daylight. And even then people would carry on drinking. But many times I'd go and just like drink until daylight and then go home. I remember once I got lost and I tried to get a tuk-tuk back home, and the only thing I knew was temple. It took a while that night to get home. I was with a mate as well. That was tough. Yeah, mate, Simon Horrocks, if you're watching. That was a tough night getting home that night. Good though. Wow. So there you go, Silver Bullet, no more. Okay, so my old memories of Khon Kaen are now just that, memories. Coming here 23 years ago on holiday when I first met my brother here, including going to this club, a Silver Bullet. Everything's like that now, I've just completely gone, boarded up, no more. A little bit sad, but quite fun coming down the area I used to come down to every day nearly for a year. So that will just about do for today. I hope you enjoyed my little trip down my old Khon Kaen, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, see you very soon, bye bye.